And here's the 5.3 homework assignment, very short homework assignment. This one we are dealing only with independent data. And there's only 3 problems. Let's see. I don't even remember. Maybe 2 hypothesis testing, 1 confidence interval. Let's see. So in this first one, we're talking about manual and automatic cars. So we got a bunch of automatic cars, a bunch of manual cars. No connection between the different cars. They give us the mean and the standard deviation and the number of automatics we're looking at, mean, standard deviation, and number of manuals we're looking at. Give us box plots and stuff. That just is to show that stuff is normal, that we can use these functions in the first place. But you're not really even worrying about that at this point. You're just like, yeah, all right, 2 sample T, I guess it's 2 sample T test, because we're doing hypothesis testing here. They give you all the statistics, not the data itself. So I'll read through the problem, and based on keywords in the problem, figure out your null and alternative hypotheses, and then the test statistic and the p-value, and interpret what that means. I think they want this in as the first group, and this is the second group. That's the order they gave them in. And that is kind of hinted at down here where they say automatic and then manual. So the automatics are the 1s and the manuals are the 2s when you type them into your calculator. Question 2, same setup. Oh, that's right. It's the exact same setup, except now you want a confidence interval, if I remember right. So they give you manuals and automatics. I think they changed these numbers on you, but it's the same idea, except now you're making confidence intervals. And you might recognize this kind of tack-on question here. These showed up in the 5.2 homework a lot. I told you at that point you could just kind of consider them as extra credit. What I really want you to be able to do is get the bounds of your interval and make your conclusion. And if you can get the point estimate for your interval, that's bonus. That's even better, because that's what I'll ask you to do on the quiz, but they don't ask you to do it on this one. Just put them in the 1s and 2s and you should be good. And now you're already on the last problem in the homework. This looks like another hypothesis testing question. You're using the p-value method of hypothesis testing. They give you all the information in here. It's not given in a nice neat chart like the other one was. The only point that I want to make is, since they list no distraction first and then distraction second, when you put these into your calculator, make sure the no distraction numbers are what you put in for the 1s, and the distraction numbers are what you put in for the 2s as you read through this thing. Test statistic, p-value, and then make your conclusion. And you do those 3 things and you are done with the homework.